about some good news, okay? News that I love to see, okay? I want to see more of this, okay? Because the boom, wine, and the crime racism industry needs to be defunded. It needs to end, okay? So this is how you end the boom, wine, and crime racism industry by going after them legally and making them pay when they make false accusations of racism to push their woke agenda. And that's essentially what happened with this story involving Deadspin and a young kid by going after them legally and making them pay when they make false accusations of racism to push their woke agenda. And that's essentially what when they make false accusations of racism to push their woke agenda. And that's essentially what happened with the story involving Deadspin and a young Kansas City Chiefs fan who was accused of being a racist for wearing blackface
Falsely
at a
accused.
Chiefs game.
Falsely accused. False.
Agenda. And that's essentially what happened with this story involving Deadspin and a young Kansas City Chiefs fan who was accused of being a racist for wearing blackface at a Chiefs game. Except the kid was not wearing blackface, he was actually wearing face paint. The local writer, Mr. Karan Phillips, essentially tried to accuse the 9-year-old of not only wearing blackface, but also hating black people.
The kid that had the paint on. He traduced, he calumniated, he aspersed, he aspersed, he aspersed, he aspersed, he aspersed, he aspersed, he aspersed that kid. He told a fat lie. He told a big lie. Yeah, yeah. That guy Phillips, that guy Phillips, he's a bozo, bro. Bozo.
Mr. Karan Phillips essentially tried to accuse the 9-year-old of not only wearing blackface, but also hating black people and Native American people. Mr. Karan Phillips essentially tried to accuse the 9 not wearing blackface, he was actually wearing face paint. The local writer, Mr. Karan Phillips, essentially tried to accuse the 9-year-old of not only wearing blackface, but also hating black people and Native American people at the same time, even though the kid turns out to be Native American.
Yeah.
Good morning. A writer
he's
and
partially,
for sports website Deadspin is coming under major fire for accusing a little boy and his family of racism. It wasn't anything that the boy said, anything that this child wrote online, but rather what he wore to a Kansas City Chiefs game over the weekend. We'll show you a picture here. Of course, his face is blurred out, but it was a full Native Deadspin is coming under major fire for accusing a little boy and his family of racism. It wasn't anything that the boy said, anything that this child wrote online, but rather what he wore to a Kansas City Chiefs game over the weekend. We'll show you a picture here. Of course, his face is blurred out, but it was a full Native American headdress, and to go along with it, half of his face was painted black, half of his face was painted red, of course, for the Kansas City Chiefs colors, the team colors. Drake Clark joined us live with more on this controversy and what people on all sides are saying about it. Dre, good morning.
Yeah, Marquis, hello. A big plot twist this
but
morning.
That bozo Phillips, he did not show the red part. He did that. He did that on purpose to cause people to hate this kid, to execrate this kid, to be bro, to cause people to be wild, to be hostile, to be bro. It is sad, bro, that some people lie. They some people, some some people, some 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 people, they they hate the white race so much that they lie, bro. That they lie, that they tell lies, that they say BS, that they say things that are that are groundless, unfounded, untrue. Crazy.
Half of his face was painted black, half of his face was
Biased.
painted red,
Biased.
of course, for the Kansas City Chiefs colors, the team colors. Drake Clark joined us live with more on this controversy and what people on all sides are saying about it. Drake, good morning.
Yeah, Marquis, hello. A big plot twist this morning. Some people have accused that young boy of being racist against Native Americans and African Americans, but overnight the boy's mother posted on Facebook that her son is actually Native American, and so is his grandfather. And she says all of this talk about her young son being a racist needs to stop right away. Meanwhile, this picture was taken Sunday.
Absurd claim. That guy, KP, he made an absurd claim. An absurd claim. Claim. The absurdity is to be despised, detested.
Las Vegas, you can see that young Chiefs fan is wearing black and red face paint and also a Native American headdress. Chiefs fan is wearing black and red face paint and also a Native American headdress. Father, and she says all of this talk about her young son being a racist needs to stop right away. Meanwhile, this picture was taken Sunday at the Chiefs and Raiders game in Las Vegas. You can see that young Chiefs fan is wearing black and red face paint and also a Native American headdress. The boy was shown on national TV, and he was also videoed doing a tomahawk chop. Some of the Kansas City Chiefs players were also on the field doing the same thing, along with thousands of other people inside the arena. But after the image aired on national TV of that young boy wearing this black and red makeup here, Karan Phillips, a senior writer with Deadspin, wrote in an online article, in part, it takes a lot to disrespect two groups of people at once. But on Sunday afternoon in Las Vegas, a Kansas City Chiefs fan found a way to hate black people and the Native Americans at the same time, saying that despite their image, taught that this person that what they were wearing is actually appropriate. Phillips also calling out the NFL, saying that while it isn't the league's responsibility to stop racism and hate from being taught in the home, they are a league that has relentlessly participated in prejudice here. Now, certainly the NFL has changed the name of what was the former Washington Redskins to the Washington Commanders. That happening in 2022. And Phillips has been criticized for blaming the boy for being racist. One criticism is that when Phillips posted a picture of the kid online, he only showed the black side of the boy's face and not the red side. Some say he did on purpose to provoke a strong public response. Among those calling him out on this is one person who wrote,
"He's evil. He's disreputable." That is what KP is. He is a dishonest, unlaudable guy. That it is what it is. People unlaudable people who are not laudable, unlaudable people. They seduce, they lie, they tell lies all the time. They they try to destroy people's reps. They try to they bro. It is terrible, bro. Terrible. It is odious, despicable. It is a shame that he did that to that kid, bro. No respect at all, bro.
is that when Phillips posted a picture of the kid online, he only showed the black side of the boy's face and not the red side, which some say he did on purpose to provoke a strong public response. Among those calling him out
That is
on
what
this
the
is one
woke
person who wrote,
race.
"You really want to ruin this kid's life over him wearing his favorite team's colors? This is an embarrassment."
That is what the woke anti-white racists do. That is what they do. They introduce, they lie, they defame, they make scurrilous statements about white people.
Out on this is one person who wrote, "You really want to ruin this kid's life over him wearing his favorite team's colors?"
Also.
Out on this is one person who wrote, "You really want to ruin this kid's life over him wearing his favorite team's."
You gotta be evil to do that to a kid, bro.
The black side of the boy's face and not the red side, which some say he did on purpose to provoke a strong public response. Among those calling him out on this is one person who wrote, "You really want to ruin this kid's life over him wearing his favorite team's colors? This is an embarrassing take, and you should be ashamed of yourself." Now, Karan Phillips is sticking by his criticism of this young boy and his parents for allowing him to dress like this and go to the game. And there are some who say that Phillips is correct in calling them out for being racially insensitive. But on the other side, there are those who say that Phillips and Deadspin should be sued for actually falsely accusing this young boy of being a racist. Now, we did reach out to Deadspin, Karan Phillips, and also the NFL, but we did not get a response. Yeah, so you see that, you heard that. Okay, I hope everybody understands the gist of the story. Okay, Karan Phillips not only accused the young boy of wearing blackface, but again accused him and his family of being racist, okay, which I think is the lowest of the low. To accuse a 9-year-old boy of being a flaming racist and hating black people and Native Americans at the same time, right? So eventually the family hired a law firm. I believe it's the same law firm that went after Fox News for defamation. I believe that's the same law firm. He hired them in order to essentially send a warning letter to Deadspin demanding an apology. Look, you need to apologize and retract the article.
Take it back.
Or else we're going to sue you for defamation. And Deadspin, while they did change the article, they did not actually issue an apology. They did not issue a formal apology to this young 9-year-old Chiefs fan for falsely accusing him and his family of being racist, and now they're effing around and finding out. The family has officially sued Deadspin. Okay, and again, I love this story. So let's read about what's going on here because this is awesome. The family of the 9-year-old accused of wearing blackface to a Kansas City Chiefs game is suing Deadspin for maliciously and wantonly attacking the child, according to a complaint filed Tuesday.
Verbally.
Karan Phillips, a senior writer at Deadspin, wrote a misleading story in November accusing the child Holden Armenta of wearing blackface to a game in Las Vegas. Though Armenta painted one side of his face red, the article included a photograph showing only the side of his face painted black. The family is suing the outlet for its alleged, quote, race-drenched political agenda over the article alleging that Armenta, quote, found a way to hate black people and the Native Americans at the same time, according to the complaint titled Armenta versus G/O Media Inc. The complaint states the accusations caused, quote, enormous damage to their family after they received death threats and a barrage of hate.
Terrible.
Again,
sad.
This is disgusting behavior from
despicable. People who write death threats, they are scummy people, bro. They are devoid of rectitude, uprightness, righteousness. They don't have rectitude. They don't have laudability. They don't. Anybody that does that is a devil. Anybody that writes death threats to people, bro. To people who, bro. They should not be praised. People who write death threats, they should not be praised. They should not be lauded. They should not be extolled. They should be demonized. They should be demonized. Demonized. Yeah. They 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 are not to be associated with. Facts.
Complaint states the accusations caused, quote, enormous damage to their family after they received death threats and a barrage of hate. Yeah, again, this is disgusting behavior from
Yes.
Deadspin. Okay, and you know, in the ideal world, somebody like Ron Phillips will be fired because this is
Yeah.
not the first time he has used his platform to accuse.
Yeah, he has a
people that he
history. I talked about that before. He has a history of this BS. This yeah of making scurrilous statements about white people. He has a history of doing that stuff. That yes, he's a bozo. He's a devil. He's a bigot. He's a racist. It is what it is. Call me call me call me a coon. Call me a coon. Call me a coon. I don't care. I don't care. It is about the truth. Period. 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 It is about the truth. Logic. Logic. Logicality is not traitorousness. Logicality is not traitorousness. It is not cooning. It is not cooning. Logicality is to be lauded, to be praised. The truth cannot be disputed. The truth is indisputable. In the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth is indisputable. Facts.